afternoon, everyone, for teachers and also juniors and sophomores and also the freshmen. Welcome to our demo. And from now on, we are the communication team, and I'm the team leader. I'm Anthony Lee, and he's Anthony Yazin. He's from Russia. And then Kevin, he's from Taiwan, and Alvin from Korea, and also Yvonne from Taiwan too. So today we're gonna demo our project for now, and I will hand the microphone to Anton for doing the introduction to our project.
Thank you, Anthony. I want to...
You need to mention your advisor.
Our advisor is Dr. Yu. Dr. Yu will call.
So, the project has been launched as a continuation of what the seniors of applied computing done before. Since data communication is the engineering discipline concerned with the communication between computer systems or devices, we can see that it's a big part of any project. We're going to make a few innovations in this sphere and expand the borders in solution creating. In our team, we are not only do the engineering part, but also connecting people through the new technologies for providing better monitoring of the trains and data transportation that will cause travelers to feel more safety. By knowing past, we can understand the present and predict the future. So we analyze our prevision project, understand what we need to do and what we will get in the result. Our project expectation, responsibilities and benefits. As a result, the source of our project will be open and free in use, integrating all software into one package, improving communication between stations. Also, we are in charge of creating voice and message communication between station managers and train operators. Also, we're providing better monitoring of all trains routing from main office. So here you can see the list of diagrams, and our biggest responsibility is implementation of Skype API and implementation of Google API. You will see it in a demo. So let's go to the class diagram. It's a little bit complicated, but actually we have just short of time and we'll briefly.
Sorry. Sorry.
So, take a look. And firstly, I hope you forget this. This one is a bad dream because we break our brains when we were starting to doing this. So, now we will go to the use case diagrams. And I will pass microphone to the camera.
Yes,
Did someone explain the previous? Can you explain this a little bit?
Maybe if you really want explanation, you can ask in a question-answer part.
This is the whole point of the presentation. You're allowing people to ask challenges.
Yeah, man.
That's rock. Then you leave a rock, right? Explanation, what are the explanations?
Okay, so now from this class diagrams, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes for this project. But actually, because this is not the final, this is only the prototype of the project. So we still have to update these tables later, because For now, we only use these tables, but I already make another classes for improve our project. So let me explain for the relation. Okay, starting from this main station control. Actually, this main station control is running on background, these classes. This class is, we enable the thread here. So I can start this thread just to make an XML file that can be obtained from the JavaScript. Also because I implement the JavaScript into the Java application inside the GUI, so that I will need this class to always update the XML file for information changing. And this XML writer is, yes, it's only for implementing this one. So XML writer will support main station control. And also DB connection is actually a class that allows us to connect to the database of the server, type A server. It's on 120 and 125 and yes, on that IP address. So that here we have the connect classes, connect method there. So that's for connecting our application with the database in the server. And also disconnector and a lot of usable methods. And also with this train, actually the main purpose of our project is to locate where the train is. So later in our team's GUI, we will show a Google Maps and also the Skype API implementation in it. So now, because we have to, because we want to show where the train is, then we decided to make a class named train there. So this train will have every information of the train has, such as the current train latitude and current longitude for the Google Maps purpose, because we need to have the latitude and longitude is 经度纬度. Okay, so and also its destination ID and also the origin ID here. It means that where does this train comes from and where does it goes to. And for this distance travel is for calculating where the exact position now and where's what time required, time estimation for going to which station. So we can calculate from all of them. And also here, we use the utils here, class utils. Actually, this class utils is a very small class. Actually, this class, it has a method called round to decimal. This round to decimal is for rounding the decimal for using the velocity speed. For calculating the velocity. And also, from DB connection here, we start with this. This one is actually the main GUI of this is the class for the main GUI. So everything is related to this GUI. And the relation is from DB connection. We connect to main station control, and as well as to the train itself. So from here in station GUI, we have everything built based on SWT library. And SWT library, we built it in an Eclipse IDE. So, and then, yes, so in this class, will bring up a browser, SWT browser type data type, the class, and then put the JavaScript into that browser, as well as in the Skype's API. For the Skype API, I make another panel, so we can show it on the demo later. So, is there any?
The next one is why it's called the Anthony station?
Oh, actually, it's just no. It's more temporary. Yeah, I forgot to change that. I'm sorry. Actually, let's do main station control GUI. Just to make sure that the package is on the first list. Okay.
In the use case diagram. And here we want to start a train. And here we have the train controller will give an order to the station manager and to start a train. And the station manager select a train in a list from a train list and give an order to run the train to train manager form. And if there are some network problems or fail to connect the server, and it will give a report to the overload. And receive message. The train controller wants to receive message from the sender. And the sender will log into the Skype at first, and the type forward message will from train management form pass to the Skype, and the Skype will send message to the receiver, also as the train controller. And if there are the message doesn't deliver or the network problem, it will also give a error log. And we want to update the station. The train controller will connect to the internet to the train management form and update the database to the database form. Also, the database form will feedback the report to the train management form and the feedback to the train controller. And if it fails to update or the connector problem, it will also give a error log report. The next one is send message. The train controller send a message like previous like receive message. You will log into the Skype at first, and the type of message will forward from the train manager form to the Skype, and the Skype will send a message to the receiver. Also, if it's offline or message not delivered, will give a error log report. And the next one is to stop the train. The train controller will select a train from a train list, then give the order to stop the train to the train manager form. And if the connection value will give to the error log report. Now I pass to Gus.
So I'm going to introduce the activity diagrams. This diagram is follow the use case diagram, so it looks similar. And the first one is grant permission to start the train. The train controller will give an order to the station manager, and the station manager will select the train in the list, and the list will give the order to the train management form. The train management form will run the train because station management will give the order. And the next one is send message. The train controller will open the GUI first, and it will trigger to open the Skype. You have to log in first, and then the GUI will be open. Then you can select the content list. Then you can type message. The train management form will forward your type message, and Skype will help you to send it, and the receiver can receive the message. And receive message is the same as the previous one. The sender will do the same thing as the previous one, and the train management form will forward the type message, and Skype will help you to send message, and the train controller as a receiver will receive the message. Receive update from station. Train controller will connect to the internet first, and then he will type the update information in the train management form, and the database will update the data, and you will get feedback here. And stop trains. Controller will select a train in the train list and give order to stop the train. The train management form will stop the train. Yeah. And I'm going to pass the microphone to Elvin. He's going to introduce the sequence diagram.
I'm going to introduce the sequence diagram. First, get train information. When the station manager click the GUI automatically connected to DB connection to ask for train information. DB connection will be return the train information string to GUI, and GUI return to the information to station manager. the next one is starting main station. The GUI contains the user browser and Google Maps browser, and the set URL browser into our main server, and the main server will return the information to the GUI. GUI also again the return to the train information to the station manager. This is main purpose is writing the train information to the computer. And yeah. Next one is start train, and the start train is displaying the procedure of the start and train. You can understand the sequence. Yeah, I'm going to test it.
Sorry, actually we don't have enough time, so we'll just proceed to our demonstration. So the demonstration is. So here's the main station GUI our project's main station GUI. So here is for the Skype's contact list here. Actually, this Skype's contact list is retrieved from the Skype. So our GUI here is kind of exchanging information with the Skype into the Skype's API. But one thing is the Skype's API is not all of the feature is not open for us. So yes, this is limited for using the Skype's API. So that let's see this train list, like what Ivan and also Alvin already said before. We want to start a train here. Let's say this train. This train information will be shown here. And then when I start this train, I'll start this one. So get the information again. Because currently all of the train is stopped. This one is the train number 10200. And he will go there because I already started the train.
Is it train stop?
Oh, it's working. And I also can, actually I can turn on off the train here because I told them not to start there. So I will start off the train and you can see that the train is moving. So we can know where's the exact position of those trains actually. Yes. So this one is the SWD browser, as I said before, and this one the Skype's contact list. I can also open a Skype here, or opening another Skype, building Skype for us. So yes, we can chat with them, or we can send a message to them so they can proceed.
Actually, when we keep the state machine diagram, it explains how does it work in this case.
And also in our Skype API, we are able to call people. But in this, because I installed this program in the server, Taipei server in the IC office, due to this version's crash with the Skype, then we cannot call from this, but I can call it from my computer because my computer is on Windows 7 and it doesn't have any problem with the Skype's API. So we decided to install the older version of the Skype. That's a 3.8 something version for the old one, and the newest is 5.6. So yes, because we're using the Windows Server 2008 for the server in Taipei, I mean in the Taipei server. Yes. So, and also we also implement some built-in for opening our homepage. It will be explained later with Patty, and also Google. So you want to have a browse something, you can browse via our application. Okay, now we're going to the Q&A.
Let me ask first. What's your? Have you ever discussed about this security?
Or
When somebody just kind of break into your application, say through Skype, and stop your chain. Or start your chain.
Oh, actually, because we haven't, at the first time, because this is the main station UI, it will be installed in the core station of this.
But you're using Skype.
Yes.
If anybody break into your Skype,
Excuse me, but in
It's
this
fine.
case,
Yeah.
in this case, we doesn't aim for this because of we
no,
doesn't have.
I'm asking you. Did
We
you
can
guys,
do it by ourselves.
No,
But
I'm asking you guys. Did you talk about the security issue?
yes, actually, security issue we discuss a lot during summer, right?
Then what's
Because this is the for demo, right? Because we need to actually log into our Skype first before we can show this up. So let's say that this Skype, if I logged it up, and I'll restart my program there. There is no contact list at all there. So there is no information that can be retrieved from there. But because this application is actually installed in the core stations of all the stations, this one is for the highest administrator. So I can see where all of the train is, so that I can decide whether to stop. If I see, oh, it's dangerous, then I will stop.
Number two is when you say dangerous, safety. What's your measurement in safety? If two trains don't collide.
If two trains, because we have a
warning system?
northbound. We have a northbound train, right? Northbound way and a southbound way. So we suppose that it is not going to collide like
But in the
this.
same direction, say northbound, one stop in the middle, the other one is approaching. Do you have any security measure to stop it, safety measures?
Actually, yes, we have it, but we haven't implemented it. Yes. So for now, it's just for.
My number three
IoT
question is
detector.
the backup. Your guys rely on Skype in communication. What happens if Skype went down? Do you have any backup
If Skype's went down.
features? I mean, when you start to create this system, have you ever considered the backup thing? Continuously plan. What
Like
happens if Skype went down?
alternative way if the Skype is going down. Actually, last time we already have some. Another one is send SMS, but yes, maybe not yet implemented.
Okay, well, no, I mean, I'm asking you. I know you are not implemented, but do you have any idea in your original design?
Or if Skype's went down.
Contingency plan. Like you can switch to MSN or switch to something else simultaneously.
No,
It's-
because
I just point out three things: security, safety, and continuity backup.
like alternative ways.
Yeah.
In this case, as usually trains are using radio.
No.
No.
Radio is the last thing you should.
Emergency case.
You have to think big. What do you mean think big? Saying you're going to sell the system to China. China's kind of train system is so complicated. You can't just have someone monitor the screen and say, oh, these two trains are going to each other. So stop them. No. So that's what I'm saying. So when you design the system, you have to think further and bigger. I know it's difficult to implement, but you have some kind of. Okay, I'm done with my questions. Anybody else?
Okay, next question.
You don't demonstration there. It seems there are just two stations.
Two stations. Actually, for this one, we have three stations, and later on we will have an add station features. So that this one, actually, the icon will be changed later because it's only for prototype. So this one should be the Italian station when I go. So, and this one is Linko. We suppose this is Linko, but actually this is Sumin station. Because from previous project, we have 3 stations. There's Taipei, Ningbo, and Taoyuan. That's why we implement like this.
So Taoyuan station must connect to Ningbo.
Yes.
Elects a not.
I'm sorry?
Elects a not the circle. In previous project.
It's a circle.
Yeah, but this is for only a demo, so we decided to make this. But for that circle, actually we can add 2 stations, one here and here, so to make it circle. So this one is for the demo.
So the simulation can also get the circle structure.
Yes.
When you're doing this project, which part you think that the most challenging?
Most challenging.
Most difficult?
Actually, because for this project, the most difficult challenge is I have to learn a lot of languages. Like JavaScript, I start from scratch and and then also the Skype's API, I need to really know what the structures of the classes communication with. So that really is difficult to and also implement it and fixing the bugs.
Next group get prepared.
It's just same thing. I have 2 comments for you. The first is we learned that you've been using this Google and Skype, right? This is great. But in addition to these 2 items, is there anything that is important? If that's the only truth, I would suggest that maybe in your demonstration, you use that. Use Skype as whether it's text-based or voice-based. And show here, not just only one line, right? Like Professor Lee said that 3 stations, we can see the trains moving, whether it's northbound or southbound. Here, we don't know whether the 2 trains are going to collide or they will be safe. We don't know. Okay, that's the first. And second, in the presentation, I got the feeling that maybe Anton is too much abstracted. And you're too much in detail. But for the proper demonstration or presentation, maybe you 2 guys can have some kind of balance and common understanding. And maybe because we have those freshman students and so forth, again, they don't know what you're talking about, right? So whether it's too much abstract or too much in detail, there must be something else. Okay, that's what you next.
Sorry. Thank you for your comments. Yeah. The question for our teachers. And is there any question for?
Junior, who's going to ask?
So, this is the one way to indicate the difference in main station and the station. If the guy at the main station, he decided to start the train, and still he start with or without the driver. And if the guy at the main station decided to stop the train with or without the driver, so the train stopped in the middle with no confirmation from the driver of the train.
It should be a confirmation from the driver.
Yeah, but how? If this guy's server is going down, then how can they communicate?
Actually, if I want to stop it, it doesn't use the Skype communication. We just update the value in database.
Yeah, like the train is going on the way, and the guy at the main station T1, he presses stop the train, so the train just stop right there, like that. Like
No, there is a driver because actually this is not starting or just stop it by like that. No, this actually grants permission to run or grants permission to tell them to stop. What we are thinking before is, if you want to start it, you can ask them, you can start it now. But if you want to stop it, it will send a like kind of information to the driver to stop it. Because maybe there's some dangers.
So there should be another GUI on the train.
That's right.
So who's making that?
It's not implemented.
So, in idea, the result is that GUI will be implemented in every station, in every train, and there will be a main office which will see everything and control mainly and double check.
Right now, I don't see any application on the train. So I wonder who will be the one doing that?
I think I agree with his point because you have to think big. It's not only 3 stations. What happens if you have 3,000 stations? Your Skype will have 3,000 people on the Skype, and trying to find the right person to talk to is almost impossible. We have some questions.
Sorry. If the internet doesn't work, do you have any input, you understand, backup, communication?
Yeah, that's the thing we just
like,
talked. Yeah.
Well, what
We were
do you
talking about the safety, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
backup plans.
Yeah.
Except for radio, there's nothing, so you're basically blind. Like your system is blind driving without the internet.
That means even without Skype, if Skype went down,
Yeah, and Google
communication went down. Right? That's the things we just point out. Wait, anybody?
I don't really see the trend. What about the one coming back? Sorry? Like, I don't see one leg from Taipei to the other way.
Yes, yeah, that is not, yeah.
Nobody wants to come back.
Database because the train 10,000 is deleted in the test before we start this project. So, okay, I'll change the database fast.
That's okay.
They're coming back by 20 minutes.
They'll be back, don't worry. Anybody else? Wait. Because of the time restraint? Anybody else? Okay, let's give them a warm house. I think I'd like to point out is Anthony. Hey, Anthony. You learn a lot by yourself in the whole process? You learned JavaScript, what else? Skype, APIs, all these things by himself. That's the point. When you go outside to industries, you have to learn things by yourself. No teacher, no classmate or teacher.
Okay, good job. But actually, my advisor did advise me something.
Yeah, he has great advice, but you have to realize in the future, you have no advice. What are you going to do? Good job.